kids, and welcome. My name is Tori Peters. I am a teen entrepreneur and author of the book The Power of Words for Teens. So today we are talking about 6 signs a girl likes you. This will be part 2, so if you haven't seen part 1, then go check out part 1. All of these they should all be different from the first one, so that will hopefully add some extra value and help to you guys, because let's face it, girls are confusing. We're confusing to each other, let alone someone who is the complete opposite sex. This is here to help you guys and help you come up with just ways to understand how sort of girls flirt with you, or how girls will show you that they like you. So let's go ahead and jump straight in, because I know you guys are all wondering. So number 1, she develops an interest in your interest, or she will start to like the things that you like. So whether that's playing video games, whether that's an anime, whether that is a series of books, honestly, she will just become interested in things you like. So if it's basketball, or who knows, whatever it is that you like, she will suddenly become interested in that as well. Number 2, playing with her hair. Now this is sort of a body language sign. She will start doing things like this, or she'll start running her fingers through her hair subconsciously. She'll like nervously adjust it. She'll like flip it behind her ear. You know, she'll just do things with her hair constantly. Now some girls just do this all the time, but this is one thing that is sort of a subconscious thing, because she wants to look really nice. She'll like give herself minor adjustments here and there, because she wants to make sure she's looking the best around you, because she wants you to notice her. So if she's constantly playing with her hair, messing with it, just doing it like this, sticking it in front of her, you know, just messing with her hair, that is a sign that's sort of subtle and subconscious on her part. So if you notice that she does this constantly, then she might actually be pretty nervous around you. So that's a pretty good sign. Number 3 is she's hinting that she's single. So she'll constantly be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm single, or like, wow, I'm such a single Pringle, or she'll like say silly things, or she will be like, oh yeah, you know, I haven't dated anyone in this long, or we broke up like last year, or man, I just broke up with someone. She's sort of hinting that she's open to a new relationship and hinting that she's single. Now if she's kind of like, oh yeah, I broke up and I'm still not over it, then you should probably just take a step back real quick and just let her deal with whatever she has to deal with, because that obviously, like, if she's saying she's not over it, then she's not over it, and you should just let her have some space and don't make any moves on her, because she's not ready for it, and if you do, it will be too soon, and you know, that's not good. That doesn't give her time to adjust and give her time to start liking you, because her heart's still on someone else. So you don't want to do that. Just give her some space, take a little time away from her even. That might actually help you as far as like her mind goes, especially if you like spend a constant amount of time with her. Take a step back, give her some time, go join a sport or something, you know, go join the debate club, something like that. Come up with your own life and make it so that, you know, you're a little less available to hang out with her, and she might actually start liking you and start thinking of you more often, because, you know, she wonders where you went. So just stay out of like sight just long enough to give her some time to think about it, but don't go like totally out MIA, like totally gone, because then, you know, she might actually forget about you. So that one's just for free. That wasn't actually planned, but you know, that's one tip on how to get a girl to like you. So number 4 is she follows you online, especially if she's constantly liking or your stuff, or if she's private messaging you, especially if she's texting you first. Now, no one word like response texts. So basically what this is saying is that if she messages you first constantly and sends you messages that are like, you know, whether it's something funny and she just thought about you, or whether it's like constantly messaging you, like you're in the same class together and she's constantly messaging you and like wants to hang out, or it like starts off with something and then it just continues to go into like a big long conversation, then she probably likes you. Now, it's one thing to like be in a business setting or in a like school setting and she's just asking you about one question and then lets it sit there or lets it be, or she's just asking you like about a project you have coming up and then she just stops messaging you after she's gotten her question answered. Like, that's one thing. You may be like the only person in her class and so you may not want to read too much into that, but if she's like constantly messaging you and constantly like talking to you and you're not the one starting it all the time, then she's probably into you. So that's a good sign right there. Number 5 is she mirrors your body language. Now this one has to do with like if you guys are talking in person, so you know, you fold your arms and then she folds her arms, or you readjust your hair and then she messes with her hair, you know, or something like that, or you shift your feet and then she shifts your feet to match in the same position. These can be subconscious or they can be on purpose, but this is a pretty good sign. So you can look for that as a sign to show whether or not a girl likes you. So, and last but not least, this is number 6. She refers to the two of you as we, as in stuff like, we have so much in common, or she'll say, you know, we should go see a movie sometime, or we should go do this sometime. We should, you know, go roller skating, or we should, you know, just go get ice cream, or we should go to this restaurant, or something like that. And she constantly refers to the two of you as we. So that could mean that she is thinking of you as like a really good friend and, you know, wants to be around you more often, but it's a good sign either way, because the more she wants to be around you, honestly, the more time you spend with this girl, the more time she has to look at you favorably, and the more time she has to develop some sort of feelings in like romantically for you. So even if you're best friends or whatever, like that's a good sign. That's not a bad thing. A lot of girls just like want to marry their best friend, you know. So spend time with this girl, you know, like that's a good thing. And if she's referring to you guys as we, then like she thinks of you two together, and that's a good thing. Maybe not necessarily together romantically yet, but eventually feelings have a habit of developing. I sometimes say like we catch feelings, and I kind of like the way that sounds, just because sometimes you can't help it, and sometimes you end up falling for someone that like maybe you didn't think you originally would, but it turns out really well sometimes. So yes, those have been the 6 signs a girl likes you. If you haven't seen part 1, go check it out. I'll leave it in the description below. There are also a set of 6 things girls do secretly when they like you, and I made that, and it's sort of like secret things girls do when they like you that they don't necessarily want guys to know, but I found myself doing a few of those a few times. So these are just things that like maybe you might be able to actually notice this stuff too, or your friends will notice it and they'll be able to tell you, and those are things that girls do as well. I have a playlist of relationship videos on my channel, so you should definitely go check that out because it has a few relationship tips as well as some signs that girls like you. I want to get some signs that guys like you, but I am not a guy and I don't know any signs that necessarily guys like you. I'm pretty oblivious half the time. So if you are a guy, you should comment signs that you like a girl, and I will make a video using those. So you should help a girl out. So until next time, have a great day, don't forget to subscribe, and don't let your lights go out. Bye, guys.